it turns out that there's a judge in Dona County, New Mexico, who not only, as the pictures and the videos that I'm about to show you, it's been shown that this judge allowed a Tren de Aragua gang member to not just be on his property, he let him live there, and he was taking family photos with this guy. No joke. I do cops acting badly. Well, here's a judge acting badly. How much you want to bet that this dude is Democrat? Of course, they're not saying that he's Democrat, but yeah. And this TDA member, Christian Ortega-Lopez, 23-year-old Venezuelan national, he had entered this country illegally in 2023. The Homeland Security found this guy on the property. He was in a guest house on the jurist property, as they're saying. He's since resigned now. He's under investigation. Will probably face some pretty strict stuff. But let's let you see this video from Economic Times.
Howdy, y'all. This is Paul, the Redneck Thinker. What we have here is a channel to communicate. I want you folks to be thinking by the time you leave my videos. Why? Because I'm tired of people talking via what other people tell them to think. So, watch my video and enjoy the chance to think for yourself.
A New Mexico judge resigned from the bench after an alleged Tren de Aragua gang member was arrested at his home. Dona County Magistrate Judge Joel Cano wrote his resignation on March 3rd, but the Supreme Court and 3rd Judicial District Court did not receive it till March 31st. A spokesman for the Administrative Office of the Courts, AOC, told Fox News Digital. Homeland Security Investigations Las Cruces began looking into Venezuelan native Christian Ortega-Lopez in January. Lopez is an illegal alien from Venezuela and a suspected member of a criminal gang who was residing with other illegal aliens and in possession of firearms, court documents suggest. 2 search warrants were executed at a home investigators on February 28th, identified as owned by Cano's wife, Nancy Cano. Ortega-Lopez and his roommates were taken into custody, and agents seized 4 firearms from April Cano's residence. April Cano is the daughter of Nancy and Joel, court documents state. Ortega-Lopez was found by investigators posing with weapons in social media posts, some of which he said were owned by April Cano, who allowed him to hold and sometimes shoot various firearms. Ortega-Lopez admitted to illegally entering the U.S. from Mexico in December 2023, according to court documents. He reportedly told investigators he was living in an El Paso apartment with 5 others when he met Nancy Cano to install a glass door for her. He continued to do a few jobs for Nancy Cano, and after being evicted from the apartment in April 2024, Nancy Cano offered her casita in the back of the residence she shared with her husband, Joel Cano. Court documents state the suspect made his first appearance in a Las Cruces court on March 3rd. During a detention hearing on March 14th, U.S. Magistrate Judge Damian L. Martinez asked Assistant United States Attorney, AUSA, Maria Armijo if she knew Judge Cano. When Armijo said she did not, Judge Martinez said he had met him outside the courtroom several times, adding, "I don't think he would just let anybody live in his property." Martinez said Ortega-Lopez was not a flight risk or danger to the community and ordered him to be released. On April 8th, a motion was filed by an assistant U.S. attorney to reconsider Ortega-Lopez's pretrial release order. Records from Dona County Assessor's Office say the home Ortega-Lopez was arrested at is owned by both Nancy and Jose Cano, who goes by Joel. Cano's resignation letter stated his last day on the job was March 21st. "All the best to every one of you," Joel Cano wrote. "I wish all of you a happy retirement once you are ready yourself." Democratic Governor Michelle Lujan Grisham will appoint someone to fill the vacancy through the remainder of the judge's unexpired 4-year term that runs until the end of 2026, the AOC said. The Supreme Court has scheduled an oral argument on April 24th, which is public and will be live-streamed concerning Judge Cano, spokesman Barry Massey said.
Now, this is what is crazy about this. He had this guy living on his property, letting him have access to firearms. Now, I'm going to say this. Okay, this guy could have been forced into the gang. All the tattoos, all that. He could have been forced into the gang, and he could have been trying to find a way not to be part of the gang anymore. But you know what? He came in this country illegally. His jurist was why would you let this guy live on your property? I mean, end of story. That's the end of story part of this. You're letting this guy live on your property. You're taking family photos with this guy. You're sitting there eating with him. In another photo that I've seen, he was eating with this guy. This judge cannot say that he was doing what was the best interest of justice when he was breaking the law himself. There is just too much on this. It makes you wonder at what kind of rulings that this guy was doing when he's letting gang members like this on his property live with him, taking photos with them. It really does. But I thought I'd bring this to your attention. This has been Paul, the Redneck Thinker. Y'all have a good day now. Bye. So, folks, that's the story that I wanted to bring you on this video. And I just wanted to say thank you again for coming by. Well, hit like, subscribe, comment, all that fun stuff if you don't mind. Help me out. So, y'all have a good day now. Bye.